Hello, today we're going to be talking about The Great Gatsby, made in 1925 by F. Scott Fitzgerald. It follows a story about a man named Nick Carraway that moves to New York around the 1920s. He investigates his mysterious neighbor by the name of Jay Gatsby. Nick finds out that Gatsby isn't who he is, but this doesn't focus on Gatsby. This is focused on the racial minority discrimination in this book. Nick meets a handful of characters that come from West and East Egg. He meets a particular character that goes by Tom Buchanan. He is a very wealthy man from East Egg. Buchanan is a selfish character throughout the book. He is also very racially discriminative. At a party, he talks about the book called The Rise of Colored Empires. He states that it's a good book and how if we don't watch out for the other races, they are going to take over. He says, quote, "It is up to us, the dominant race, to watch out or those other races will have control of things." During the same party, one of the characters that Nick Carraway is actually related to, Daisy Buchanan, says, quote, "We need to beat them down," both saying if white people are on top at the time. According to an article, Life for Black Americans state, quote, "There is hostility from white people and attacks from the Ku Klux Klan because they felt black Americans were going to take their jobs. They also feared the crime and the violence in the ghettos. Right races such as those in Chicago in 1919 confirmed anxieties of white people and sparked the increase of membership of the KKK. Is Scott saying something within the book, saying maybe Tom or Daisy are racist and want to beat them down, aka killing the other races? That's what it sounds like. But not only Tom and Daisy refer to racist comments throughout the book. Jordan Baker is another character that Nick meets in the story. She is Daisy's good friend, but during the book, at another party, Tom is going about, quote, "Nowadays people are begin sneering at family life and family institutions, and they'll throw everything overboard and have marriage between black and white. It is saying if you intermarry, that is a bad thing and it will ruin your life." Jordan proceeds to say, "But we are all white here." Now, there's no official document that I could find about intermarriage hurting somebody within the 1920s, but 30 years later, there was a case that was set in Virginia about Richard Loving, a white man, and Mildred Jitter, a black woman. Their intermarriage in 1957 went to court to fight intermarriage in America. They were unsuccessful, were sent to jail for a year, and they kicked out of Virginia and could not return until 25 years has passed. Quote, "The Lovings returned to Virginia shortly after. The couple was then charged with violating the state's
anti-miscegenation,
which banned interracial marriages. The Lovings were found guilty and sentenced a year in jail. The trial judge agreed to suspend their sentence if the Lovings would leave Virginia and not return for 25 years. This shows even within 30 years later, after The Great Gatsby, intermarriage was still a problem.